I'm Kai Stax, a Kairu champion. I race around the world seeking out Kairu. Lokar has unleashed a dangerous Kairu, Shadow Kairu. Shadow Kairu X drives contain powerful new attacks and monstrous warriors. We must master both types of Kairu to save the Earth from Lokar's shadow. My quest is to conquer the Kairu, to one day become a Redakai. A little post-mission snack to refuel my inner warrior. Oh, man.
Someone's grubby hands have been in my mud mask. Gross!
All right. Who played my favorite video game, Bio-Uber Super Panther Race, and erased all my saved games? I was up to level 97! My zombie panther was about to master Hypersonic Claw. Hypersonic Claw!
It was you, wasn't it, Boomer? You love rolling around in mud.
What? I never go into your room. And anyway, why are you always accidentally erasing things on video games and stuff?
Boomer, I don't play your games, and don't change the subject. Why would you stick your huge paws in my mud mask?
Why would you press the wrong things on my video game? Press the right things next time.
Whoa, hey, guys. Maybe we all just need to step back, figure out...
He doesn't respect personal space.
And she doesn't respect personal saved files?
Maya, you calm down. And Boomer, you are possibly the worst arguer ever. We'll work on those skills later. Oh, no time to fight, guys. We've got some Kairu to find.
This argument isn't over.
It's just beginning or continuing. Hypersonic Claw!
This should be fun.
Yes, I can feel it. Another Kairu deposit.
Master Lokar, if you are thinking of who to send to retrieve the Kairu, it should be us three. And this time, we will succeed.
Fine, but do not make me regret it.
This is weird. I've never seen Woods as dead as this.
Why would I even need a mud mask? My skin is perfect the way it is.
You probably didn't even use it on your skin. You probably spread it on crackers and ate it.
Guys, focus. It's time to find the Kairu.
Sorry, Kai. Whoa, kinda looks like the life was sucked out of this place.
Wait, I sense the Kairu. It's nearby. It feels like Shadow Kairu.
All the more reason we gotta find it. Fast. Okay, a large wall in the middle of Nowheresville. What's that doing here? Whoa! Ah!
Keeping those people contained, maybe?
I'd ask them, but I don't think they're in a talkative mood.
They're spies from the other side! Get them!
Spies from the other side? What is he talking about?
We won't be able to defend ourselves until we're out of their line of fire.
You've got nowhere to hide, intruders!
There's a giant thing for us to hide behind right here. We just need to get over it.
I don't think we can just climb it without those lasers toasting us.
Then we won't touch the wall at all. Whirlwind!
The people from the other side have broken our treaty. One way or another, they're going to pay.
That was some quick thinking, Maya.
Nice try. But maybe jet jump or something that doesn't throw us randomly around would be better?
Maybe if you had better balance, you could have stuck the landing.
Instead of arguing, maybe you want to take a look at this.
Amazing!
Now this is nice. Why couldn't we have landed on this side of the wall in the first place? I take that back.
Spies! Tell me why you've broken the treaty. Now!
The guy on the other side said the same thing. We aren't spies. We aren't even from around here.
Well, you do dress differently, and you definitely don't look like farming people.
Hey, I was born on a farm, but not on the other side. It's not even around here. I'm not helping.
We're not your enemies. My name is Kai. This is Boomer and Maya.
Sorry for all the aggression. We've been on edge for a long time. I'm Boronon. Welcome.
Not that we aren't thankful, but is that how you welcome all your visitors?
Like I said, things have been tense here for the past few months.
Yeah, I think the great big ugly wall pretty much says that.
What happened? Why are you at war with the other side?
We weren't always like this. Not long ago, we were one village, proud and strong. But then one day, out of nowhere, one side of the village started dying, while this side remained bright and sunny, even more so than before. This quickly caused a rift between the villagers. My brother, Tirk, was the first to blame the people on this side for what was happening.
You sabotaged our land! You've always been jealous of our farming superiority!
We had nothing to do with it. You did this to your own land by neglecting it. It wasn't long before everyone was fighting. We decided that to end the conflict, we would build a wall to keep each other out. I haven't spoken to my brother in months. Our two sides have been at odds ever since.
Building a wall to keep former neighbors apart is kind of extreme.
I agree, but we had no choice.
That's too bad. It must be awful to be around so much constant arguing.
Wait, I'm sensing Kairu on this side, but it doesn't seem like Shadow Kairu. In fact, I can't feel the Shadow Kairu at all anymore.
There must be 2 Kairu deposits. We should split up and look for them.
I've heard of Kairu before, but I had no idea there was some so close.
I'll go look for the Shadow Kairu while the 2 of you look for the Kairu on this side. I have an idea that I think might help everybody.
Do what you have to do. Just watch out for my brother.
I'll be leading the way.
Not if I lead first.
Oh, you are such a child!
I think I'll take my chances over there. Just gotta find that Kairu before Tirk sees me. There it is! Of course! The Shadow Kairu is what's draining everything over here. Well, once I secure it, the feud between the 2 sides should end.
You can leave that Kairu alone. It is for us to collect, but thank you for pointing the way.
Look, there's lots of mud around here. Why don't you just rub some of that on your face?
I just might, so it will cover my eyes and I won't have to look at your goofy grin anymore.
Well, then I'll use some so I won't have to look at your, something I don't want to look at.
Then I'll cover my ears so I won't have to hear you yelling anymore.
Great! Then I'll just talk louder and say stuff like, "There's the Kairu!" Huh? No, really, look, over there. It's the Kairu.
Wow, that is beautiful. The Kairu seems to be what's making everything so vibrant and luscious.
I'm just worried about what will happen when we take the Kairu away.
I really hate the way you guys always seem to just pop up.
Finding the Shadow Kairu and a Team Stacks member all alone. This will be easier than we thought. Kairu Challenge!
Okay, first of all, the way you guys talk, kinda creepy. Secondly, no way am I gonna let you get your hands on that Kairu. Challenge accepted. Metanoid! can do this.
Let us make this quick. Lokar is expecting us. Darker! And if that is not enough to deal with, Nightfall!
Man, you guys are fast, but so am I.
Speed is no match. For good aim, Infernal Strike!
If I remember, Vexus, you don't like Redakai so much, so here's Plasma Claw!
Your paltry attack cannot stop us, but this can stop you! Shadow Plague! It is now just a matter of time before we are victorious.
Trespassers!
I've never been more relieved to be attacked in my life.
These humans are even more brutish than Team Stax. They are not worth our time. We will return for the Kairu.
Are you all right, buddy? Hey, we found the good Kairu. Did you find the shadow Kairu?
Yes, and I also found the Hyvrax.
Spies! You broke our pact.
We aren't part of your pact. We don't even know what it is.
Well, then what are you doing here?
After everything that's gone on, I'd like to know that as well.
It's obvious there's spies sent by you to further decimate our land.
Why do we care what happens to your land? We're thriving on this side.
Thriving? See how thriving you are after we settle the score! Yeah! Come on! We're gonna win this!
The change in the environment was no one's fault. It's caused by a destructive energy called Shadow Kairu. Once we get rid of the Shadow Kairu, things should return to normal, so you can stop fighting each other.
And don't forget, you both have a common enemy now that would think nothing of destroying everything to get what they want, the Hyvrax.
Take cover!
Destroying this wall is much easier than going around it. I am detecting more Kairu on this side, and we will be collecting it all, while the inferior team Stax stands powerless to stop us.
Guys, come on! Doesn't finishing each other's sentences get a little annoying after a while?
No, it does not. Now, let us continue our interrupted challenge.
Our pleasure.
You are right. There is no time for us to waste. And we will transform at once. Hyvrax!
Man, I hate that thing. And not just because it's ugly.
Do not worry. You won't have to deal with it long. Darker!
A crack in the ground can't catch us if we aren't on it! Now that that's settled, time to fight back! Matanoid!
Kai, don't worry about being outnumbered this time! Frost Talk!
Harrier!
Plasma Tornado!
Blue really suits you, doesn't it, Hexus? Reflecting Shard!
Don't even think about doing that telepathic thing! Lightning Storm!
see you have learned from the last time we battled, but your attacks will not be enough to take us down. Now you will see what brothers can do when we put our heads together. Dark Earth, Shadow Fire, Dark Fire!
Where are the flames coming from? I can't dodge what I can't see!
Neither can we!
Boronot, look out!
Thanks, brother.
You would have done the same for me. Now, let's help the others.
These puny weapons are no match for my Kairu skills.
You have to be able to use those skills first.
Thanks for the distraction! Titan strike!
Your turn now, Hepsis. Whirlwind!
You may have won this time, but you won't be so lucky again. Enjoy the victory while you can. Lokar will not be pleased when he hears we have lost the Kairu.
Talk about sore losers!
They aren't really much for manners. Let's go get the Kairu. We've got to leave some of the good Kairu to help with the crops around here.
Since there isn't enough to go around, I guess we're okay with letting you collect the reward.
This time.
Nice! A new attack! Boulder Crush!
Pretty. That's much better.
Could use a little more mud, though. Yeah, sorry about your wall.
No, thank you. We shouldn't have built it in the first place.
I'm sorry we blamed you for what was happening. We should have known better.
Same here. There aren't two sides to this village. There never were. It's still just one village.
Isn't that nice? Two brothers and good friends making up with each other?
Seeing these two sides at each other's throats kind of makes our argument a little meaningless, don't you think?
I may have been mad, but I would never have built the wall. Where would I have put it anyway?
All right, let's head home. I've had enough refereeing for one day.
Huh?
Moogie?
boy.
My game! You erased all the data all over again, Moki!
My mud mask? Why would you even need it? You don't have human skin!
Didn't we just go through this?
Do you know how long that
Didn't
took
even
me?
ask me!
I had to do it all
You know
over.
how hard it is to get
even
rid
have
of!
my
You couldn't
finger.
even use a facial scrub!
I learned pretty quick that fighting the Hybrax on my own wasn't a great idea. Luckily, Kairu warriors fight in teams of 3, and that teamwork is what really makes Team Stack strong. I'm really happy that Boomer and Maya are on my team. I'm Kai Stax, a Kairu champion. I race around the world seeking out Kairu. Lokar has unleashed a dangerous Kairu, Shadow Kairu. Shadow Kairu X drives contain powerful new attacks and monstrous warriors. We must master both types of Kairu to save the Earth from Lokar's shadow. My quest is to conquer the Kairu, to one day become a Redakai.
My precious Shadow Kairu. Soon the whole world will feel its power. So, the time has finally come for Maya to abandon her past and join her grandfather. I cannot wait.
Getting behind in a battle, not a great way to start the morning.
I couldn't disagree more, Kai. Watching you lose is totally making our day. Titanium hammer!
Now that's how you drive a wedge into your enemy's line. Yeah, what she said.
The old divide and conquer strategy? How did we fall for that?
I don't know, but we are not letting Team Imperias take Boomer down because of it.
Right. I'll target Teeny with an attack, while you—
Dark Fruit!
Shadow Flash!
Thanks for the save, guys.
Don't thank me. That was all Maya.
Where are you going? I'm just getting started! Oblivion Blast!
All right. Add this battle to the win column.
Oh yeah, stick a fork in the Imperias, they're done.
No one treats my team like fools. Do you hear me? No one.
Enough, Maya. We're done here.
Yeah, the Kairu is ours, let him go.
But the power racing through me, it's so intense.
Maya, stop. The challenge is over.
Oh, that was so messed up. What is wrong with her?
We were about to ask you the same thing, Maya. Only in a nicer way.
I'm not sure. 1 minute all this power was flowing through me, and the next minute I'm completely zoned in on the battle.
That's one way of putting it. Now let's finish what we came here for and get the Kairu.
All right, another shadow attack. Vampiric nightmare.
Maybe you ought to give the whole Shadow Kairu thing a rest for a while, huh, Maya?
Arrest. Right.
Watch your back, Boom. This time I'm taking you down.
And by taking you down, you mean me kicking your butt again?
Oh, big talk, big guy. You weren't anywhere near to kicking my... Hey, how'd you get there so fast?
And the humiliation train pulls into Kai Stack Station. Woo!
Stop using Shadow Kairu in battles. That's easy for Kai to say. He's not the one who's good at using it. I am. So, I had a little trouble stopping. Big deal. I'm sure that's a problem I can overcome. I mean, if I can just learn why Shadow Kairu does what it does to me, I'm sure I can learn to control it. And then I'll totally be able to help the team. I wish I could go to Master Bodai for answers. But there's only one person who can tell me what I need to know. My grandfather.
Oh, man, you gotta be kidding me. This can't be happening again.
Crushing your dreams is what I do, Kai. Just comes naturally to me.
No, I can stop it. I can stop it. I didn't stop it. Yes.
And I will never get tired of seeing that happen.
Sorry, guys. If you knew where I was going, you'd either try to stop me or want to tag along. But this is something I have to do myself. I can't believe I'm actually here. But if I want answers, what choice do I have? Just a little scary, that's all. I mean, it's Lokar's place. Scary shouldn't come as a surprise. Darker!
Admittedly, those shadow warriors aren't much of a challenge for someone of your talent, Smile. But every training session must begin somewhere.
Lokar, don't come any closer. And who said I'm here to be trained?
If you're not, then why have you come?
To learn more about Shadow Kairu and why it affects me the way it does. That's all.
It's not as simple as opening a book and reading an answer, Maya. Understanding Shadow Kairu comes from experiencing it firsthand. And only when you channel the energy and teach it to obey will you truly comprehend what it is about. Shall we begin?
Any sign of Maya in the monastery, Boomer?
Nope. Master Bodai hasn't seen her either.
I should have known something was up with her. Whenever we game it that hard, she always yells out some wisecrack from her room.
It's totally not like her to sneak off and not tell us where she's going.
Well, we know what's been bugging her lately. Shadow Kairu, and how it's been messing her up in battles.
Lokar's the one who created that stuff. And she's related to the guy. You don't think she
went to get some answers about herself that she couldn't get anywhere else?
Aw, man! Worst idea ever! We gotta stop her!
I'm only going to say this once, Lokar, so listen closely. I am not here to be on your team, so spare me the join your grandfather and we'll conquer the world stuff. I'm just a distant relative who dropped by to learn something about my bloodline. Period. End of story.
As you wish.
Now, why is it that I have this strong connection to Shadow Kairu?
To understand that, you must first understand the nature of Shadow Kairu and what makes it so unique. Back when I was a Redakai, I discovered how to make Shadow Kairu by infusing pure Kairu with something extremely valuable. Something that only I was willing to part with.
What was it you had to give?
Suffice to say that the trade-off was more than fair. And now, I can control Shadow Kairu like no other warrior can. To what extent you're able to control it is something we're both about to learn. Now, close your eyes. I'll be setting the energy in motion to see if you can track it without using your vision. So I repeat, close your eyes. That's better. Now, chase it down. Shadow Kairu is unstable energy. You must adjust your tracking sense to accommodate. Impressive. So you've proven that you can find Shadow Kairu. But what if it finds you? You must find a way to stop it, or that tumble you took will be the first of many. Excellent. This is much more advanced than I expected from you, Maya. Now, accept its power. Such distrust. If you are worried that Shadow Kairu will turn you evil, do not be. For if it could, I would have used it to turn all my enemies years ago.
I suppose that's true.
Accepting Shadow Kairu into your spirit, however briefly, is the only way to maximize its power. But if you're too afraid to try...
I wasn't too afraid to come here, was I?
Excellent.
Lokar's new lair. This place is even creepier than I remember.
We have to find some way to sneak inside without anyone knowing.
I know just the attack to get us in. Anti-grab! What? I don't get it. An attack like that should have raised it up.
It doesn't go up, Boomer. It's a sliding door.
Oh, right. Just testing you, buddy.
Whoa, is that what I think it is?
You mean Maya turning to Lokar's side? Sure looks like it.
We gotta get her away from him. But how do we do it without...
Maya! Huh? Step away from the bad guy!
Remind me why we bothered sneaking in?
Kai! Boomer! What are you doing here?
Duh! We're here to save you! What are you doing here?
We're your friends, Maya. We can't let you put yourself in danger.
Guys, I appreciate the concern, but I have everything under control here.
Maya, no matter what Lokar tells you, Shadow Kairu is serious stuff.
Yeah, that energy totally messes with your head.
You called, Lokar?
Team Imperium.
Oh, look, guys. Unwanted guests. Really unwanted guests.
Nice to see you three again, too.
I mean, really, how convenient. We wanted revenge against you, and you come right over.
Do not allow yourself to be distracted, Maya. You must remember the reason you are here. To understand Shadow Kairu.
We didn't come here to battle for Kairu. We don't want to fight you.
Well, too bad for you, Kai, because that's all we want to do.
You got that right. Wall of blades!
No more interruptions. Do you hear?
Tell your E-teens to back off, Lokar. I can handle my own team.
You may be my granddaughter, but if you want to continue receiving my guidance, then you had best stop questioning my actions.
I told you, I only came here for information, not guidance. This lesson is over.
Don't be a fool! Not when you're so close to learning the truth!
The truth about what?
About Shadow Kairu, of course, and what I had to give up to create the energy. A piece of my soul.
Your soul?
Yes. And based on our shared bloodline, it appears you have the same connection to the energy. Shadow Kairu contains a part of you as well.
Forget it, Lokar. I don't care what you say. I'm a warrior for good, and Shadow Kairu will never have a part of me. I've learned enough, and I've had enough of you. Now step aside so I can leave.
Leaving is not an option. Not for you or any member of Team Stax.
Kai was right. Coming here was a mistake, but you've made an even bigger mistake. Grandfather, threatening me and my friends. I challenge you to a Kairu showdown.
There's nothing I enjoy more than putting opponents in their place.
Come on, you guys. We know you're not like the other E-teens. You're only working for Lokar because he has your parents.
It's not too late to join our side.
If you really knew us, you'd know that's impossible.
Helping Lokar is the only way we can get our parents back.
And if that means trashing a team who's been nothing but a pain in our behinds, so be it! Reckoning smack!
So much for avoiding a battle.
You tried. That's what's important. Now we just try something else. Like wiping the floor with them.
Sometimes knowledge can be a bad thing, Maya. In this case, your limited knowledge of Shadow Kairu. Prepare to lose.
Famous last words. Dark Fruit! Shadow Play!
An attack like that is barely worth my time. I expected more from you. Shadow Kairu! Surrendering so soon? Dream on! Nightfall! Hiding in plain sight? If there's one thing I have no patience for, it's foolish games! Lokar's Void! That paralyzing fear you're experiencing is your punishment for defying me!
I'm not afraid of Lokar. It's just an attack. This fear isn't real. I'm strong enough to defeat him. I know I am.
Metanoid!
Plasma tornado! Oh, that one's gonna leave a mark.
You can't hide from me forever, Maya! Such a pity. Now that I'm on the verge of winning this challenge, I can only surmise that you weren't ready for my wisdom after all.
And I can only surmise that you were ready for this! Roots it down!
You don't have the strength to defeat me. Your will is weak.
You think you know me, Lokar, but you couldn't be more wrong. Wow, I really do lose myself with Shadow Kairu, don't I?
As winner
winner of that Kairu showdown, Lokar? I can show myself out.
Dear granddaughter, your victory is my triumph. Now that you've opened the door to your abilities, it's a door that can never be closed again. Soon you'll be walking right through it. To me.
Any last words, Team Stacks?
Yeah, don't forget about me. If you guys want a taste of the attack I just dropped on Lokar, just say the word.
Maya! There's no need to get nasty. Like Kai said before, we're not battling for Kairu here. Let's just call it a draw. What do you say? Sound good? Good. Later then.
He defeated Lokar? Whoa.
You know he's gonna find some way to blame it on us.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Are you okay, Maya?
I am now.
Sorry you came here, I bet.
Nope. It's the smartest decision I ever made.
She's kidding, right?
Experience tells us that vipers are best handled in the sunshine, not in the darkness of their lairs. Every quest contains some measure of peril, and quests for knowledge are often the most dangerous. I hope yours was fruitful, Maya.
Yeah, now about that smartest decision I ever made comment.
How was visiting Lokar even the least bit helpful? Other than learning that Shadow Kairu has a part of his soul in it.
Going there, I already knew that I could use Shadow Kairu, but I had to know what the real cost was. Being with Lokar made me realize that no matter how powerful Shadow Kairu is, if it makes me like him, then it just isn't worth using.
A wise realization indeed.
Trust me, you guys will never see me using Shadow Kairu again.
Glad to hear it, Maya.
Yeah, we're really proud of you.
Sometimes a warrior's best attack is the one left unchosen.
We really saw how great Maya is with Shadow Kairu, and we learned why. The Shadow version of Kairu can make you super strong, but there's definitely a price. You have to use it wisely, or you could really hurt yourself and your friends.